Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a love reading, an energy check-in for my dearest Capricorns. Capricorn, we're going to take a look at the person most on your mind or your current situation. And if these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you hit that like button and you subscribe to the channel. Your love and support means so much to me. So thank you, thank you, thank you, my dear Capricorns. Let's go ahead and launch into this. Let's see what messages come through for you regarding the person most on your mind or your current situation, please. Messages for my dearest Capricorns regarding the person that they're most romantically, energetically linked to. Clear messages and guidance, please, for Capricorns. All right. So we've got the Fool in reverse. So you may be dealing with an Aries. Now, I can read this one of two ways. Now, this could be that somebody in the situation is nervous or worried about taking a risk, a leap of faith into this relationship or towards the other person. But I do also hear that somebody here may be a fool for you. Okay, so just bear that in mind. I'm getting really strong San Francisco vibes, so San Francisco may resonate with some of you for some reason or the other. Your person is in the energy of the Three of Pentacles in reverse. This is what they're thinking. They're going back and forth. I do kind of feel that you've got somebody that may be in their head, somebody who's nervous about taking a risk, worried about whether or not you're on the same page or if you're compatible. Ooh, so they're viewing you, Capricorn, as the Queen of Wands. So they may see that you're somebody who has a lot of suitors or gets a lot of attention. Sometimes the Queen of Wands energy in reverse can indicate somebody who's promiscuous, okay? But it also is somebody who's quite attractive. But I kind of feel like your person is a little bit worried that there's some sort of third-party interference more than anything. And I'm also getting with the Queen of Wands in reverse, they may be a little bit worried that you're not into or wanting or looking for some sort of commitment. Whether that's true or not, this is again just how they may be viewing you. What you don't see is the Emperor in reverse, so Aries energy again, and we see the Queen of Cups in reverse. Wow. All right, Capricorn. So we get all of these cards coming out in reverse. And on this channel, I would normally turn them upright, but we did have the Nine of Pentacles come out in the upright. So this is telling me that somebody, if not both of you within this connection, have really been turned upside down. There's an energy of nervousness, anxiety about moving forward here. The Emperor in reverse may be telling me here, Capricorn, that if your person is seeing you as non-committal, they're worried about third-party energy, they're nervous about taking a risk, it may be them who's projecting those fears onto this current situation. And I'm getting a really strong vibe here, Capricorn, that you're dealing with somebody who has some considerable insecurities, because I'm seeing you here as the Nine of Pentacles, Venus and Virgo, somebody who's alone but not lonely. And I feel you're dealing with somebody who has some either trauma in their background, some wounding from being in a third-party situation in the past, or somebody who, you know, who's just been hurt and their insecurities are getting the best of them here. Because I'm really, really getting that maybe they were dealing with somebody in the past who was kind of in and out of their life that didn't want to make a commitment, or it's their energy with the Emperor in reverse. I feel your person may hold back a lot, Capricorn, way more than, you know, my Capricorns out there, because I know my lovely Capricorns out there, and you will hold back, you will watch, you will wait, you will make sure that you're compatible with somebody before you move forward. Your advice here with the Queen of Cups is to not get too emotionally invested in this connection. It may be very passionate, but I do feel that there's a hesitancy or an energy here that you really need to pay attention to, because the Emperor in reverse tells me this person, they may sabotage a connection, this connection. They may also project a lot of their own insecurities or woundings from past relationships onto you. And it may actually be them who's not quite ready to give up the single life, but somehow trying to make it seem like it's your fault. So I want you to be really, really aware of that, because the Queen of Cups in reverse is also an energy to me of a distorted feminine energy. Somebody who creates a lot of drama, but usually that drama comes from a place of not feeling good enough themselves. It can also just be somebody who, you know, isn't building you up. It's somebody who has been hurt a lot in love, but because she's coming out in the reverse, tells me that something here hasn't quite been healed. Now, obviously what I'm picking up on could be your energy, Capricorn, but I'm not getting that. I'm mostly getting that you're in this Nine of Pentacles energy. I feel you've met somebody that feels pretty great, but I'm also getting at the same time that you're not meant to ignore any red flags here, okay? Really, really strong Aries energy. And we do see with the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups, it could also be that your person is juggling. All right, so I do want you to be really careful, because if they're, I'm getting this energy of, whoever smelt it, dealt it. And I know that's so childish, but that's the way they're showing it to me. That if this person is accusing you of cheating, or this person is always really jealous, you might want to make sure you know what they're up to. Because I'm seeing that you're in this pretty boss Nine of Pentacles energy. Whether you're male or female, Capricorn, I feel like you've just got it all together. And I feel somebody's insecurities here are being really opened or cracked open because of that, maybe. So let's see. So the Fool energy, this is an energy of look before you leap, Capricorn. And we see the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, that's your energy. And truthfully, that's what I was seeing when I was talking about holding back. I feel this person might hold back even more than you do. They're holding on. They're holding on to past heartache, to past loss. Now, obviously, it can be somebody that you've dealt with in the past, and this could be something that you guys shared romantically. But I'm not getting that. I'm getting that you're dealing with somebody here who has been through a lot in love, and they still may have a lot of healing to do. The Wheel of Fortune tells me that this is a destined partnership. But also you need to understand that if this is starting to feel unhealthy, or it seems like too much work too early on, you may not want to emotionally invest until you really know what's going on with this person, what their motives are, and what it is they're after. The Wheel of Fortune tells me that regardless, this is some sort of learning experience that you can transmute, and that luck is turning in your favor. Just remember that luck is where preparation meets opportunity. Yeah, look at this. Your person definitely holds back. They may be juggling, Capricorn, and I just want you to be really aware of that. And I'm sorry that this message seems a little bit more like a warning than it does like a happy ending type reading, but I can't force the messages, and I feel like your person just holds back a lot. And they may have a pattern of doing this with the Emperor in reverse, sabotaging connections because they're afraid to open up. I also feel that this person may be keeping secrets and may be juggling you and somebody else. And we see the Lovers in reverse, confirmation there for me as a reader with the Gemini card, with the Lovers card in reverse. This is a really strong soulmate connection. And even if you haven't been dealing with this person for very long, Capricorn, they were meant to come into your life. There's so much potential, but I feel like you're dealing with somebody who has so many unhealed wounds, or they're just not ready to give up the single life. My big concern here, though, is that this is the type of person that's going to make you somehow feel like it's your fault, or somehow make you feel that, you didn't want to commit. And I just want you to be aware of that, because I do get a really strong emotionally manipulative energy off of the Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, look at this, Leo energy, the sun. But you make this person very, very happy. This person wants to transform. This person sees their life transforming if they were to stick it out with you, because I feel like, Capricorn, you're a pretty good influence. I don't know if you're financially stable. I don't know if you are, I don't know what it is, or you make this person feel very safe in a lot of ways. They see you as somebody who gets a lot of attention, somebody whose heart light is turned on, their energy is bright, but they're also the Tower in reverse. They're resisting some sort of change, and it could be truly giving up it could be giving up the single life. I think this person, it feels like they weren't expecting to have the feelings that they have for you, but I feel that you're really dealing with somebody who's pretty wounded. And, Capricorn, we all have our own baggage. We've all been through heartache and loss, but I'm just getting an energy of somebody here that may be on your path to teach you a lesson, and a lesson about self-worth and about investing emotionally. The Tower in reverse tells me your person, and what I'm seeing with the sun, I'm getting this energy is like you shine really bright. Like you're a good thing, Capricorn, in this person's life. But they're afraid to get too close, or they're going to get burned, because I still think they have healing to do. So I want you to be really aware of that. The Emperor in reverse tells me it feels like self-sabotage with the person you're dealing with. And it's the Ace of Swords. There's going to be clarity or some sort of communication. And we get the Hanged Man. Okay, so I do feel that Capricorn, your person may give you some sort of communication about this connection, wanting to put it on hold, or I don't know. It's just, it feels like the connection, if it was moving along quite fast or it was moving along quite well, it might sort of grind to a halt. That's what I'm seeing here. The Hanged Man is also telling me that there's going to be some sort of clarity, information, confirmation, gossip, although I want you to be really careful about any sort of third-party gossip or, you know, where you get your sources from. It feels like you're going to get the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, and that may actually make you change how you're viewing this person. Now, for some of you, it may be a positive change, but for many of you, I feel like it's going to be an energy where you might decide to move away from this person. Because the Nine of Pentacles, this energy that you're in, this is like, I don't need anybody. I only want somebody who's going to add to my life, add to my experiences, not somebody who's going to drain my energy or make me not feel good enough or keep me waiting. And I kind of feel like that's the energy of the person that you're dealing with. With the Seven of Swords here as your final outcome, Spirit is telling you there's something that you don't know or you're not quite seeing. But I am asking my Capricorns out there to really trust your intuition. It's probably really spot on. And if you feel like something's not quite right here, I really want you to trust that. And believe me, Capricorns, I'm sorry. I really don't want to give you a negative reading. I don't want to give you a red flag. This is a warning, but this is a warning here. Okay, and we see the Hierophant card. You want to take a look at codes of conduct, because with the Hierophant energy, Taurus, I'm seeing here that you know, some of you may be in a higher level of commitment, or you're assuming that this is where this connection is going. But what Spirit's telling you is that you need to take a look at how this person conducts themselves, not only when they're with you, but also when they're away from you. I also want you to really pay attention to, like, because I'm picking up on some of my Capricorns, this person isn't introducing you to friends and family. Like, they're kind of compartmentalizing and keeping you in, like, you know, keeping you in one little part of their life, which is fine when you're starting to get to know someone. But I do feel that's because they're avoiding something, a truth, or telling you something. And for some of you, they're just straight up juggling you and somebody else or a few other options. With the Page of Cups here in reverse, again, confirmation for me, Capricorn, that most likely this person owes you some sort of an apology. But I also feel like when we get the Page of Cups in reverse, we're dealing with somebody who's not quite ready to take a deep dive. You're dealing with somebody here who's not quite ready for intimacy, but that deep type of intimacy that creates a bond, that creates a foundation that can really grow. And I feel like they haven't been emotionally honest with you about what they're looking for. And, you know, I can't help but to apologize again, because I do feel like, wow, this is a pretty intense reading. And I know it's not going to resonate with all of my Capricorns out there, but I do feel very strongly that this is a message that somebody out there needs to hear. The signs that I'm seeing, really, there's a lot of major arcana cards coming through. So this is telling me this is something that you were destined to be a part of, to learn. And for a lot of you, with all of the reversals that came out in the beginning, it is something that has turned you upside down. But what Spirit is saying is, before we get any deeper, before we invest any more, make sure that you have all of the facts and take a look at, everything that you know about this person, and then also your intuition. And if something does feel off, it feels like it really is, okay? And for some of you, this may be somebody who has ghosted you all, already ghosted, or has, you're not really sure what's up with them. I don't want you to turn that on yourselves and feel like you're not good enough, because there's definitely somebody that you're dealing with here that has a lot of unhealed wounds. And I just pick up on you. Like, I love the Nine of Pentacles. She's always my favorite card in the deck. She's somebody who takes really good care of herself. She's got it all. And, I'm just seeing here that you don't need this type of energy in your life. And the signs that I'm picking up on really strong, we have Aries. We also have Sagittarius with the Wheel of Fortune, although it can also be the fixed signs like Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. We have really strong Gemini energy, really strong Aries and Pisces energy. All right, so let's see what advice Spirit has for you, please, regarding this connection. All right. Feast, slow down, and celebrate yourself. So I feel this is just a reminder to hold yourself in high regard. I feel like my Capricorns, whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. You're sitting on this throne. You have so much to offer, and I want you to just be really discerning as to who you're offering this to. All right. Villain, you can always rewrite the story. So this is giving me chills, because First of all, we have 38 and we have 29. Both break down to an 11. So it's all about balance. Many of you guys, you are seeing the number sequence 1111 with frequency. But I'm also seeing here it's possible that this person, because this is what I was getting with the Queen of Wands energy in reverse. For some of you, they're making it seem like it's your fault. And again, I feel like there may be a little bit of gaslighting here. Or they're making it seem like, oh, you're not that interested. Or you're the one that's gets all the attention. And I think you do. Because with the Sun card, I see that you shine very brightly. But I feel like this person, they can't match your energy. And quite frankly, and I hate to say this, but I don't feel like it's a match. I feel like they're not quite good enough, or they're not where they need to be in order to be at your side. That's what I'm getting. And we get the escapist. Come home to yourself. So many of my Capricorns, again, I get a lot of this energy of like single lady or single man, that you guys are just fine on your own. For some of you, it may be a bit of a toxic connection that I feel like you may need to feel it. You feel like you're starting to need to escape from. But more than anything, come home to yourself. I feel that if this connection has really turned you upside down, be at peace, especially with this 1111 energy, that this is some sort of karmic lesson, because we do see that the Wheel of Fortune is going to move in your favor. So it's about holding back, not rushing into things, taking a look at all the details. And remember, Capricorn, people tell us who they are early on. So there are probably clues as to what this person truly wants, even though I do think that there is some delusion around what they're actually doing and versus what they want. So forgive. So I see many of my Capricorns, you may be healing from this connection. Many of you need to forgive yourself, because I feel some of you may feel duped. Okay, especially if this person was cheating or was playing you, and you may have ignored red flags. But again, karmic lesson, this is something that's helping you to grow and expand, as even if it doesn't feel so good. And I feel it's important to forgive them as well, because you are dealing with somebody here who has some significant wounding or trauma from the past. But remember, it's not your job to heal them. All right, you can hold space, but it is not your job to heal this person. So let's see what else we get. Messages for my Capricorns regarding this connection, this person. Interference, yeah. So it's coming out really, really clear. An external party is intruding on this relationship. Your person may be juggling. It may be like surface level. It may be a third party, like romantic interest or more than one. But what Spirit and my guides are really showing me, this interference is this person's past wounding. And I keep getting this message, like you don't have to take this on. All right. And unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. Yeah. Wow. All right, clear messages and guidance. Now, I know this isn't going to resonate with all of my Capricorns out there. So when we're looking at love readings, it's so important that you check out your moon sign, you check out your Venus, and then of course your sun, your rising. I also like to check my North Node. All right, but again, you can check anything that you feel drawn to on this channel or any of the other amazing readers that are out there. So let's go ahead and see what is this person. Vulnerability. So this person, I feel this person, one of the things they love about you, and I was getting that with the Sun card here, is that they do know that they can be completely open with you, but they've made a decision not to. Okay. And I feel that's like this big sort of push and pull. And I also see that they know that you offer a lot of abundance. I feel this person still has a lot of work to do, and they may see vulnerability as a weakness, but in truth, it's a strength. And we do get soulmate. So your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you unconditionally. So Capricorn, before you make any decisions, I want you to ask yourself these questions. Does this person love, accept, and respect you unconditionally? And if the answer is yes, well, that's a green light to see where maybe this goes, or if you could work that out. But if you know that the answer is no to one of these questions, it is definitely time for you to move forward. And many of you, this is like a newer connection where you may not exactly know that yet, but I want you to keep that really present. Do they love me? Do they accept me? Do they respect me unconditionally? And there you go. And that's how you make your decision on how to move forward here. All right. So let's see what this person would like to say to my dear Capricorns, please. Clear messages and guidance for my Capricorns, please. what I am most in need of, you cannot give me. Okay, so that's what your person would like to say to you. And I feel that right now, for a lot of you, nobody can fill this void that this person has, because they do have some healing and some inner work to do. Let's get away together and disconnect from the world. But I do feel that your person also may be on the impulsive side and still kind of wants to keep you close or attached. They may also create some powerful intimacy between you and themselves, which may be a little bit confusing, but I want you to be really aware of that, okay? And we see, don't let the past dictate the future. Wow. So many of my Capricorns, you may have experienced something similar to this. Spirit doesn't want you to repeat any past mistakes. And for many of you, it is time to leave this behind, because in doing so, you're healing. You're standing up for yourself. You're recognizing that compatibility is number one. Trust in a relationship is so important. And I feel that this is a difficult lesson to move through. But with the Hierophant energy, it's like this lesson. You know, it's about learning. It's about teaching and learning. And I also feel with the Hierophant card, you are calling in a higher level of commitment, but it's going to be with somebody who can really, truly match your energy. And this situation is messy. Yeah, it feels it. This reading feels a bit messy, but it feels like it's not coming. It's not coming from you. So I do feel that, you know, depending on how involved you are here with this person, Capricorn, for a lot of you, I'm seeing that have faith. Love is coming. This isn't the last person on earth or the only person that will ever love you or be attracted to you. I know you know that, but maybe you need to hear that. And you don't have to get involved with something that is going to, you know, throw off your stability or make you question your worth and your value. You know, peace is a powerful thing, and it's something that's definitely worth fighting for, right? How's that for an oxymoron, right? All right, so let's go ahead and see what final messages Spirit has for my dearest Capricorns. Passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. And your person sees that. And I do feel that your person may sort of use that as an excuse to create chaos and conflict, maybe jealousy, maybe even fighting. But again, I feel like your person has some unhealed wounds and they may not feel comfortable in a healthy connection. But I do feel, Capricorn, that there's a message here for you, and it's coming from like either your future self, or it's coming from, you know, it's coming from another energy altogether. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. And so for many of you, you do have, you know, this is a karmic soulmate. You may have another soulmate on your path. I also feel for some of my Capricorns, those of you who are pretty involved with this person, there is love here. But you remember that you can't love somebody into a healthy state. And I do feel that there's some dysfunction that needs to be unraveled within this person's encoding, their energetic encoding and their learned behavior. And just remember, it's not your job to do that, okay? So I'm going to leave it here. I know this was an intense message, so please, if it doesn't resonate, check out your other signs or any of the other beautiful, amazing readers here on YouTube. And if it did resonate with you, please drop a comment down below. Let me know. I may not be able to respond to all of the comments, but I definitely am reading them. And if you like the cards I'm using, or you want to follow me on TikTok and Instagram, all that info is down below, along with how you can get a private reading. And don't forget to hit that little wiggly bell, which will update you whenever I upload new content. All right, Capricorns, love and light. Take care.